Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lora Rolling and this is part 2 of the Fun Flowers Ornament tutorial. This is the Fun Flowers Ornament that we are making. So cute with all the colorful flowers. And today we are doing the pink flower triangle. We just have a few materials, so let's get them listed and then we can get started. Let's go. Okay, so the beads that we're going to use today are Miyuki Delicas in White Pearl AB, Opaque Carnation, Silver Lined Pale Pink, Silver Lined Green, Silver Lined Sapphire, Silver Lined Light Blue, and Opaque Yellow AB. I'm going to refer to these as white, dark pink, light pink, green, blue, light blue, and yellow. We're also going to need some beading thread. I like to use the Eslon Fire in crystal, which is like a white thread. And I like to use the 4-pound. You can use 6-pound thread or whatever beading thread you love. I also like to use the size 10 beading needles. You can also use a size 12 if you prefer. To cut my thread, I use wire cutters. You can also use scissors if you want. And to hold on to my thread, I use long nose pliers. I also use the fire method to cut my tail, and I'm going to show you how to do that today. And then we won't be using the ornament today, but I use a 2.36 inch clear plastic crafting ornament that I get at my hobby store. They come in a 12-pack, but you only need one of them. And we won't use it today, but you'll want to get your hands on one of these in order to finish the project. So let's get our beads poured out and our needle threaded with 3 feet of thread, and then we can get started. Okay, so I have threaded my needle with 3 feet of thread, and now I'm going to pick up my first 3 beads, which are all yellow. I'm going to take my yellow beads, I'm going to pull them down to the end of my thread, leaving about a 6-inch tail. And I'm going to tie a square knot. So that is crossing over and then pulling the tail through, and then crossing over on the top and pulling the tail through again. So you have what looks like a little snowman. Now I'm going to put my 2 fingers in the bottom circle, and I'm going to pull the top circle tight. So we have this little tail now. I'm going to not touch the thread to the flame, but I'm going to get really, really close, which turns the end into this little teensy knot. Then I'm going to pull on the long thread while I hold and twist the bottom circle until that tail little knot touches the long thread. So now it looks like this. Then I'm going to take my thumbnail and I'm going to pull that knot all the way down to the 3 beads until they make a little teeny triangle. And this triangle is completing row number 1. So row number 2, we're going to pick up 2 yellow beads, and we're coming out of this bead, we're going to sew through the next bead. And we're going to try to get those beads to sit right up against the beads right next to them. So it should look like that. Now I'm going to pick up 2 more yellow beads, and we're coming out of this bead. We're going to sew through the next bead. Once again, we're going to try to get those beads to sit right on top of the beads that they're right next to, just like that. Then we're going to pick up 2 more yellow beads, and we're coming out of this bead. We're going to sew through the next bead and the bead next to that. So we're sewing through 2 beads, and each time we sew through 2 beads, we're going to refer to that as stepping up, making sure that our beads are sitting real close to the beads that they're on top of. And now you should have what looks like this. That completes row number 2. Let's move on to row number 3. Let's pick up 2 dark pink beads, and we're coming out of this bead. We're going to sew through the next bead. And now we're going to pick up 1 yellow bead, and we're coming out of this bead. We see that there's a bead kind of sticking inwards. We're going to skip that bead, and we're going to sew through the next bead, which is sticking out. Now let's pick up 2 dark pink beads and sew through the next bead. Let's pick up 1 yellow bead. Coming out of this bead, we're going to skip the inner bead and sew through the sticking out bead. Now let's pick up 2 dark pink beads and sew through the next. Last bead in this row is 1 yellow bead. We're coming out of this bead. We're going to skip the inner bead and sew through the next bead and the bead next to that. So we're sewing through 2 beads, which means we're stepping up, and now we are ready to start row number 4. Let's start with 2 light pink beads and sewing through the next bead. Now we can pick up 1 dark pink and sew through the sticking out bead. Pick up 1 dark pink bead and sew through the sticking out bead. Let's pick up 2 light pink beads and sew through the next bead. One dark pink and sew through the sticking out bead. 1 dark pink and you'll notice as I'm sewing, I'm turning my work. It makes it easier for me to sew, and each time we get to a corner, there's 3 corners of this triangle, I'm going to add 2 beads. So we're at the corner. Let's pick up 2 light pink beads and it's starting to get easier to hold on to now also because there's more beads, right? It's a little difficult at first if this is your first time doing the peyote stitch in the triangular form. Just Take your time, lots of patience, don't get frustrated, because as it grows, it's so much easier to hold on to, I promise. Okay, let's pick up one dark pink bead and sew through the sticking out bead. And the last bead in this row is a dark pink bead, and we'll sew through 2 beads. Now we are ready to start row number 5. Let's pick up 2 light pink beads. One dark pink. One dark pink. One dark pink. We're at the corner. Let's pick up 2 light pink. One dark pink. One dark pink. One dark pink. At the corner, let's pick up 2 light pink. One dark pink. One dark pink. And one dark pink. And we'll sew through 2 beads, stepping up to the next row, which is row number 6. I am following along with a pattern, so I will try to remember to put my Etsy shop right here. So if you would prefer to look at a pattern while you're working, and you know, that makes it easier for you to do your stitches, then that's a great way to do it. You can download and print it and get it immediately in that Etsy shop, or you can just follow along with this video, or you can do both if that's easier for you, whatever works for you. Okay, so let's start row number 6 with 2 light pink beads. Always making sure that your beads land in place. One dark pink bead. One light pink. One light pink. One dark pink. We're at the corner. Let's pick up 2 light pink. One dark pink. One light pink. One light pink. One dark pink. Two light pink. One dark pink. one light pink, one light pink, one dark pink, and sew through 2 beads, which means we get to start row number 7. Let's start row number 7 with 2 dark pink, one dark pink. It looks like this whole row is dark pink. One dark pink, one dark pink, one dark pink, one dark pink, at the corner, let's add 2 dark pink, one 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 dark pink. At the corner, 2 dark pink, one dark pink, one dark pink, one dark pink, one dark pink, and the last bead is one dark pink, and we'll sew through 2 beads, completing our row. And now we get to start row number 8. Let's start with 2 blue beads. These are the dark blue. I'm just going to call them blue though, okay? And one dark pink, one white, one light pink, one light pink, one green, one dark pink, 2 blue, one dark pink, one white, one light pink, one light pink, one green, one dark pink, 2 blue, one dark pink, 1 white, 1 light pink, 1 light pink, 1 green, 1 dark pink. This is the last bead of this row, so let's sew through 2 beads. And we are now ready to start row number 9. Let's start with 2 light blue, 1 white, 1 white, 1 dark pink, 1 light pink, 1 dark pink, 1 green, 1 white, 2 light pink, 1 white, 1 white, 1 dark pink, 1 light pink, 1 dark pink, 1 green, 1 white, at the corner, let's add 2 light blue, 1 white, 1 white, 1 dark pink, 1 light pink, 1 dark pink, 1 green, and 1 white. And we'll sew through the last 2 beads. And now we are in position to start row number 10. Let's start with 2 light blue beads, 1 blue, 1 white, 1 white, 1 dark pink, 1 dark pink, 1 green, 1 white, 1 blue, 2 light blue, 1 blue, 1 white, 1 white, 1 dark pink, 1 dark pink, 1 green, 1 white, 1 blue, 2 light blue, 1 blue, 1 white, 1 white, 1 dark pink, 1 dark pink, 1 green, 1 white, and 1 blue. Sewing through 2 beads, and now we are ready to start row 11. Let's start with 2 light blue, 1 blue, 1 white, 1 green, 1 white, 1 dark pink, 1 white, 1 green, 1 white, 1 blue, 2 light blue, 1 blue, 1 white, 1 green, 1 white, 1 dark pink, 1 white, 1 green, 1 white, 1 blue, at the corner, let's add 2 light blue, 1 blue, one white, one green, one white, one dark pink, one white, one green, one white, and one blue. Sewing through the last two beads, and that completes row 11. Let's move on to row 12 after the question of the day. Okay, so spring is almost here. If you're watching this and making this at the time that I am posting it, it is the beginning of March. And so I'm willing spring to come early by making this new ornament full of flowers. I love it. It's so colorful, right? I'm just willing spring to get here soon because it has been treacherously cold in Texas. I can't seem to keep my fingers or my toes warm enough, even in the house when it's totally temperature controlled. I don't know what's wrong with me. But the question for you is, do you do like I do, where you do your crafts with colorful things, or you center yourself around flowers and springy things or summertime things when it's cold, like in the wintertime? It's the only thing that seems to get me through, honestly. I just, like, my head is already in spring, even though my fingers and toes are frozen because it's winter. So let me know down below in the comments if you do the same thing, if your whole world is colorful, or do you embrace each season as they come? Like, do you enjoy being cold in the winter so that you can, appreciate the warmth of the spring and the summer? Let me know. I'm curious. Okay. Starting row number 12, let's start with 2 blue, which are the dark blue. One blue. One white. One green. One green, one white, one white, one green, one green, one white, one blue, two blue, one blue, one white, one green, one green, one white, one white, one green, one green, one white, one blue, at the corner, two blue, one blue, my thread got stuck to a sticker over here that you can't see. It's off camera, but yeah, it's kind of a mess over here. Beads everywhere. One white, one green, one green, one white, one white, one green, one green, one white, and one blue. Sew through 2 beads, and that completes row number 12. Now we get to add our cap beads and our connector beads. And if this is your first triangle with me, you're making your first ornament with me, then you'll soon understand why we add connector beads. Some sides have them, some will not have them. Every triangle is different. This pink flower triangle is going to have no beads on this side. It's going to have beads on this side and beads on the top, okay? So we're going to first cap this corner with one yellow bead. And if you notice while we've been sewing, you kind of have a divot in your triangle. It's kind of like concave, and then it's popping out, right? Little divot. Well, the one that's like this is going to be the front side, and then this is going to be the back side, the one that has my thumb dent in it. So what I do is I flip it over to the side that's kind of humped over, the front side, and it makes it easier for me to sew through the beads. Now we're not going to pick up any beads on this side. Instead, we're just going to sew through the beads, hiding our thread, not skipping any beads. We're just going to sew. I'm going to sew all the way up these beads until I get to this bead right here, not adding any beads. And I will. Okay, so now we're coming out of this bead and we don't see our thread at all. We're going to add one yellow to this corner, capping it off. And now we're going to add connector beads on this side. We're going to add one blue bead. This is the dark blue. One white. One white. One green, one white, one white, one white, one green, 1 white, 1 white, and 1 blue. That's the dark blue. Okay. Now we are at the third corner. We're going to add 1 yellow bead to cap it off. And now we're going to add 1 blue. This is the dark blue. 1 white. 1 white. 1 green. 1 white. 1 white. 1 white. 1 green. 1 white. 1 white. And 1 blue. Now we've added all our beads, including our connector beads. Now we just have to hide our thread by sewing through the yellow bead. Don't pick up any beads anymore. Just sew through the next bead. And then I'm going to sew up 6 beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now I'm coming out the top of this bead. I'm going to sew down the bead right next to it. I'm going to sew up the bead right next to that one, kind of zigzagging it. Now I'm going to sew up the bead right above that one, up the bead above that one. We're going to zigzag again. Coming out of this bead, we're going to sew down the next bead and up the bead next to that one and up one more bead. And now I am certain that our thread is nice and secure and I can cut my thread. So I'm going to take my long nose pliers. I'm going to pick up my thread, and then I'm going to take my wire cutters. You can take your scissors if you prefer. And then I'm going to just pull until I get to the very, very closest I can without cutting a bead. And I'm going to snip that thread. So now we have completed our pink flower triangle. You just need 5 of these. So do this 4 more times and I will see you in a second. That was so much fun. Thank you so much for being here with me today and beading along with me. Remember to like and subscribe and hit that bell button so you're notified when the next video comes out. I can't wait to see you there. Thanks for watching.